set. Set. Look out. Look out. Set. Set. Look out. Set. Look out. Set. 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 Look out. Look out. Look out. Set. 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 That's it! Look out! Set!
It's week 7 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Josh Allen. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bills and the Titans, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know. Jackson now to return it. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out is their second-year quarterback from Kentucky. He earned several starts as a rookie. It's Will Levis.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, Levis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Titans sending out Ryan Stonehouse now on 4th down to, in turn, send a punt away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 7th-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 24. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they finally bring him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, this is Singletary. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Monday. Look out.
They'll stick with Singletary. They'll have him gain about a handful there. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shakir in motion right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Look out.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Singletary. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the play fake, it's Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
To throw again on 2nd down, Levis. Complete over the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score.
Like 5-4.
Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Like 13. Like 13.
Levis from the shotgun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans start to fight back with their first points of this game. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen are ready to get back to work now on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Allen looking to throw. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Bills first down. They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Look out.
Give to Singletary from the gun. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
What's that?
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Has the connection to Jones. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He's got it in the red zone. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
What's that?
A give up the gut to Singletary. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This throw is caught. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Allen setting up to throw. Flush down out to his left. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Titans and DeAndre Hopkins getting set for this next offensive possession. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Right 90.
Shotgun now for Levis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
49, Mike 49.
Levis throwing again. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Went for 48 with his 1st kick, and this one looks even better. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. That's to his running back, Devin Singletary. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Chidobe Awuzie, they're on the tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down throw for Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Regular. We go.
Again, Allen to the air. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down. Brought in inside the 20. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Bills double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Hold on, like 90.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. It's halftime here in Buffalo. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40.
Look out.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Able to find Jones. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
What's that?
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
What's that?
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
On first down, Allen on the move, headed right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Like 24.
Now Levis. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. It was Tyrell Dotson with the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Right zero.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
What?
Levis here on first down. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Throwing his Levis on third down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Again, it's Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Look out.
Another one for Cook. First down and more past the 35. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
What is that?
A handoff right for Moss. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
What's that?
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Look out.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Cook gets the 1st and more. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
What's that?
They'll run it with Cook. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Look out.
Now run by Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. It's a 38-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Takes it just shy of that end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they'd take a repeat of everything except that final play. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Like 49.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Levis now on 1st down. Okonkwo brings it in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, Levis. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
They're now set for 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Like 13.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Like 54.
From the red zone now. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Like zero.
Levis from the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And he'll score! Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Will Levis with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just one left to Moss. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
What's that?
The Bills take a knee, and they'll let the seconds tick away in this win.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Setting up for the kneel down on third.
Look out!
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before.
Look out! What is that? What's that? What's that? Look out! Look out! What's that? What's that? Look out! What's that? 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 Look out! What's that? Look out! What's that? What's that?
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Josh Allen. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Completed to Lockett. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. We'll need to pause now after our first play. One of the D linemen injured on it, and medical staff out now to look at him. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
There we go. There we go, sir.
From the 36. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tre'Davious White there on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Walker on first down. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running with Walker again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's still going at the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. It's Walker on the option. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pass taken in by Lockett. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Here we go.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, sir.
Walker now from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end. Oh, man, that just stuns you. That's exactly what you're not thinking is going to happen on a first down run. They'll likely need now a big gain on second to try to get back on schedule.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Bills one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
There we go, Salon. Take a shot.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Cut by Lockett. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Bills and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. He's on the move. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
He's on the move. He's got this complete to James Cook. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
He can run it. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Jukes one defender, and he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a second quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Rams take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He'll take this at the 10. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. They've got first down from the 31. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Into the hands of Walker. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Connects with Fant. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, he had it. Avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out.
Hey, here we go, hey.
First down, Smith to throw. He's got it near the 10. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First and goal. Here's Walker. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Walker will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks likely looking at a field goal try. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This just a 26-yarder down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Trying to work quickly now. Allen now on 1st down. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Play action now, Allen. He finds Kincaid. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
To throw again, it's Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. And he scores! It's a Buffalo touchdown! The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown! Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You could just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost.
Middle.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3.
Ready.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. Smith on 1st down. Locates Lockett along that sideline, and he's got it. Don't think he's going to get much, if any, as he heads out of bounds right near the line.
Hey, here we go, hey.
2nd and 10 now. He just throws this one away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout.
Here we go, Salon.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Cover.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills leading Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with, and I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's been used as much as some of their top pass catchers this season. Look at this. He's sitting second right now among all NFL backs in receiving yards. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Hey, hold. What is that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Cut out left. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Bills with a punt team out there. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running left, here's Walker. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing is Smith. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
Looking to throw, Smith. Walker hauls it in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, well, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
And look at this return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that file.
Again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Down to the 39. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Shakir in motion right. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And just like that. Really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
A give up the gut to Walker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Smith setting the throw. Gets this to Fant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
There we go, sit down. There we go, sit down.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks take a lead just before the end of the third. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for two. They want to run it across. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense, but he doesn't make it across, and the two-point try fails. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Bills set to take over offensively. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. The drive starts with a run by Moss. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, tackled there by Jerome Baker. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Bills football. Second and 6 coming up here. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes out to the left. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or two, Brock, that'll still move the chains. Another one for Cook. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, here we go. There we go, sir.
Another try following the sack. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
There we go, sir.
Looking to throw it. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a fourth down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Handoff headed left. It's Moss. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Look out.
This is Cook. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
What's that?
Here's Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up here. This is Cook on the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
What's that?
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Seattle.
Look out! Look out! What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Look out! What's that? What's that? Look out! Look out! What's that? What is that? What's that? Look out! What's that? What's that? Look out! What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Look out! What's that? Look out! What is that? What's that?
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Josh Allen. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Well, the Dolphins head out, led by the NFL's leading passer in 2023. Now in his 5th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
He's got a man complete. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. 13 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Cook again. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. When you look at this defense, they've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Bradley Chubb there on the tackle. The Bills coming in looking for win number 7 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Up the middle, it's Cook. Down to the 25. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. Well, these two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo. They work now on 2nd and 9. And now they'll throw with Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He's still on his feet. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. A.J. Epinesa in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
He stiff arms him.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
You talk about this Miami defense.
We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
These two teams all tied after 1.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
56 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They run again on 1st down. Cook.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
They run it again with Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. They'll run with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Allen going to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis from 3 yards out. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Miami's offense set and ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
Ready.
Tua going to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Now Allen dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Off play action. Allen. Open man downfield is Davis. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Gabriel Davis. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Short throw to Smith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a yard. Now Tua. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready, set.
Here's Tua. This one thrown underneath to Achane. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Go ahead.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime with it past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bills offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And they love to find different ways to get in the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 25, here's second down and 7. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Being chased out left. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Motion man is Shakir. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing now is Allen. Flush to his right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 27. They'll give to Cook on the read option. He'll take it inside the 25.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 19-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 97 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Handoff comes to Cook. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Allen taking it himself. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Reggie Gilliam, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game. Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Get set. Get on.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 128 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Allen now on the option right. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6. A give. This is Cook. And they'll get this down to the 10. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bills are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Looking to pass. Tua. Forced out to his left. Keeps himself upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but
Definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift for
3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
They'll go. Achane. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play.
All right.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 178 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now the first carry for Zach Moss.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
What's that?
Cook following the penalty. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone. Moss will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it.
That incompletion brings us one snap closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Ready. Hut.
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Berrios now from his end zone. And they can't bring him down. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was. And